Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you all are well. So let's start today's video. So today I am very excited to try this new mold by Let's Resin, and I was really waiting for this mold. So let's open it and let's start. So inside the box we have a set of different things and then instruction manual. It explains how you have to set up the mold. So it has a wooden setting in which you place the mold. It is for, I think, helping the mold to be still and don't fall. So it looks really easy to follow, and I'm just going to build up the box. So overall, it was easy to make the side. The top part, that is the base, it was giving me a little bit of difficult time, but it was again just me. So it took me some time, but it finally did settled up. And here we go. And then this is the top part. So it's all ready, and this is the mold. And I have mixed my resin. I have taken the Let's Resin black resin, that is already a pre-mixed black resin. You just need to mix both parts, and there is mentioned how much resin you want to mix for your mold. So I am just mixing the black for my dragon part. I'm just going to make the dragon black. Make sure there are tiny spaces, the horn, there are spikes. Just take care of that. You need to do final checking when you're pouring, that the resin reaches all the intricate areas, the detailed one. So I have done the dragon here. So when you're pouring the resin, there is going to be the paws of the back paws and the tail. I couldn't do that, so it was not black, but it's all right. I'm going to color it later on. At the moment, I'm just filling up the dragon part. And then I'm going to leave this to cure, and I will see you next day. So for my next day, I am going to use this deep pour epoxy resin. So I'm actually making the globe, and I have the idea how I'm going to make the globe. So here I'm just taking and measuring up the epoxy. So it's 2 to 1. So this resin is best for doing the deep pours. And then you get a very lovely crystal clear finish. And now I'm going to use this mixer by Let's Resin. Very simple to use and very easy. So my resin is all mixed up, and now I'm going to make the globe. And for my globe, I am going to take this Christmas bauble, and I'm going to actually making a liquid core center for the globe. And here we go. I'm just going to remove the top part, and I have to remove this part as well. So let me do that. So it is all removed. Now I'm going to put this, and then I'm going to actually, this, I always love this part, but I am really not expert in making this. One day, maybe one day I will be an expert, but at the moment I'm just going with the flow. So I'm going to use the cellophane paper. You can use the cellophane paper, but I am using the fantasy film here, different shades and different colors. And this is the surgical spirit, or you can say the isopropyl alcohol. And then you need glycerin. I will try my best to not to be messy for this spot, but it's still got a lot of mess. So my ratio here is that almost half and half. So I'm going to fill up this isopropyl alcohol, and then I'm going to add the glycerine. You can use baby oil as well. Maybe next time I'm going to use that. But this time I'm using the glycerine. So here I have taken the fantasy film. I'm just going to crush this, and then I'm going to cut this into small tiny pieces. So the reason is that it helps in the movement. So the bubble is filled up, and then now I'm going to just add the rest of the alcohol inside. So they say that make sure that you have an air bubble inside this bubble. And now it's time to make the top. For making the top, I'm going to use the UV resin. I'm just making a lid for the top of the bubble to be closed. And then I will cure this under the UV lamp. So I'm going to cure it just a little bit so that the top part is cured, but underneath it's still the UV resin is still fresh, so that it will help in connecting. So here I'm just going to pour some of the UV resin on the top part of the bubble. And after that, I'm going to put this lid on the top. And then I'm going to again pour some more of the UV resin, and then just make sure that the liquid is not coming out. So I had a little problem and the liquid was coming out. So for this reason, a lot of liquid was removed. But I kept on using the UV resin until I was satisfied that the liquid is not coming out. While that was curing, let's prepare the color for the pigment for the resin that I'm going to fill the bubble with. So I'm using a transparent epoxy pigment here, just a little bit. I don't want to be too loud here with the color. And after adding this color, I'm going to add a little bit of gold foil and then some chameleon powders. Not the chameleon powder, the chameleon flakes, just to give a little bit of interest. That's the main point here. So here, after mixing the pigment, I was making sure that no liquid is coming out. All done here, and then I place this into the bubble removing machine, and it is now crystal clear. Before putting it into the mold, I'm just covering it with the resin. Here we go. So sorry for the video, but still I'm just pouring the resin. So it was simply the resin that I'm pouring into the mold. I'm going to fill this up to the top. Very slowly I'm adding the resin because I don't want to introduce any air bubbles. So you can see that the bubble is coming up. So I have something. So in this, for avoiding this, you can do this in 2 layer. Just make sure your first layer is not cured all the way, and then you pour the second layer so that you can get any lines in between. But I'm just making it in one go. So I am filling the resin to the top, and there is something I want to do. I'm going to put this holographic silicone inlay on the top of this one. And then I'm going to put some weight on the top. So this will keep everything in place. Very slowly I'm adding this because I really don't want any air bubble here. I had a little air bubble. I'm going to press this. And for this reason, I'm just removing the air bubble and it's coming out of the side. Now I will place anything heavy on the top. And then I will leave this to cure, and I will see you after 2 days. So this is after 2 days because it is a deep pore resin. It takes 2 days to cure. So since it's really hot, so maybe it will cure really early as well. So here we are, and you can see that I have removed that inlay and it got the holographic effect on the bottom. Super excited to see how this dragon turned out. I really wanted to add some dragon eyes to this, but maybe next time. So this is the mold, and this is the main part here because I heard that this mold is difficult to demold. I want to see how difficult it is. So let's see. So I have some layer of resin on the underneath, so I'm just removing that. And after that, I will start demolding. So here we go. So the glow part came out really easy. I need to see where the difficulty is. So let's see. And it is looking really amazing. Yeah, I know there is a huge gap, but I'm still trying, I think, but I really love how it looks like. So up till here, it was easy to remove. And it is coming out. So I think this is the part where it is a bit stuck, and this is the part where the wings and the face is. So that's the part was creating a little bit of difficulty. So maybe if you use a soapy water, it will help you, but I'm not going to use that. I'm going to try my best to remove it like this. So after a little bit of struggle, I managed to. So the idea here is that you need to remove the face first, remove that totally out, and then it is easy to take that off. So not going to lie that it was a little bit of difficulty here, but it's fine. I would love to buy this mold again as well. So the dragon came out, and wow, I love the shape of the dragon. It is not a cartoon sort of dragon here. So now I'm going to enhance the beauty of this dragon a little bit more. It's up to you. You can leave it like that, but I'm going to do this. So I have taken out my resin clay here. It's a UV resin clay, and now I'm going to make the spikes, the horn, everything. So this is just my personal preference. It's really up to you. So here I'm applying the UV clay, and it actually cure under the UV light. So really easy to do something unique to your dragon here. So I will be doing some details. In this way you can create more one of a kind custom dragon as well. So this is just an idea for you. From here you can take it to wherever you want. So you can customize, you can add mushrooms, you can add this dragon into a different sort of dragon, meaning to say you can custom made this dragon as well, adding little details. So I'm just using some sculpting tools and at the moment I'm just using this pencil. And after applying this UV clay, I'm going to cure this little bit under the UV lamp, and then I'm going to use chameleon flakes that are the Opal chameleon flakes by Let's Resin, and I'm going to apply just to make it more magical. So this is what I will be doing here. So after the clay is cured here, I am going to paint the tail part into black color and then the feet as well. And this is the opal flakes, and I'm going to take the color that I really like. So I really love these flakes by Let's Resin. They are so amazing. So I'm just selecting the color that I want to use. And with the help of a brush, I'm going to apply this. And one more thing, you can mix this into the clay as well. So instead of doing this, you can mix these flakes into the clay and then you don't have to paint them. So this is what I will be doing here. So this is going to be the last part, and after this I'm going to show you the final result, how the dragon look like. So get ready. So this is the final look of the dragon. I am in love with this dragon, and adding these custom details, it turned out to be really amazing. Now this is really up to you. I just wanted to make it a bit more mighty, so that's why I did this, and I'm loving it. And actually I'm loving the dragon part as well. I painted the claws into a gold color, and then this is the globe, the liquid core inside. Now you can play with the liquid core, you can add mica powder and create a different effect. I went with the fantasy fill. So that area where I had the liquid that came out, I know it created a gap, but it's fine. This is for me, but for next time I might be careful. So the clay that I've added is giving an opal look to the overall dragon here, and it is really amazing with the black. So next time I'm going to use the eyes, and maybe I might add fairy lights into the globe. Maybe I will do that, but we will see. But I think this is an amazing mold. I really, really love this mold, and I will link everything in my description if you like to treat yourself. So that's it for today, and I hope you liked today's video, and if you did, please do let me know in comments, and also please like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider do so, and take very good care of yourself. Bye bye.